Okay, YouTube people, this is Tracy. Alright, welcome to my channel. I am currently wearing the MLUH08, which is from Born Free, but I'm getting ready to show you a review on the 3 different colors that I have of the MLUH08. So I will be showing you the color 1, I will be showing you 1B, and I will also be showing you FS42730. Okay, you're going to notice that the last one and the second one I mentioned, there's a little variation in between the two, but not a lot of variation. So you might not rush to get both colors, you might just rush to get one of them, and I will show you why that is. And I'll also show you that there is a marked difference between the silkiness of this unit, to which I had flat ironed it to make it silkier, and the other unit, which is already silky, but there's not as much hair. So it is different. Ignore that back there if you can hear that. Okay, so let's get on with the review. Hold on. Okay, guys, I got my glasses on so I can see you guys better. Okay, this is the 1B30 MLUH08, not to be confused with the 100. Okay, this is the 1B30. And as I was saying, there's not a huge amount of difference between this one and the one I just showed you. And I'll get a little closer so you can see what I mean. As you can see, you don't see a whole lot of the 30. You know, you see it there and you see it there. They don't pepper it throughout the entire unit. So, and this one, in my opinion, is made a little bit better. So I want to point out that the way they did it, they made it so that you would have this going in the front and this on the side. So there's not a lot you can do to change that. I don't pluck my units because I tried to do that once and I tore the lace. So I said, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. But I do want to show you guys a little bit how it looks in the back, because I didn't do that on one of my other units. So I'll show you. This is how it's looking on the side. This I'm telling you guys, don't let anyone fool you. This is a 35-inch wig. If you do a review on this wig, just make sure you let people know that it's 35 inches and not 40, because it's a letdown when people find out that it's not what they thought. Okay, so a 35-inch unit is going to cover your backside and that's it. And a 30-inch unit is going to barely cover it. A 40-inch unit is not only going to cover it, it's gonna go all the way past my skirt. It's going to go like down here. Okay, so anyway, that's the last time I'm going to say that. But yeah, this is the 1B30, and it's pretty. It's a little thinner, but that's okay. I mean, it's thin in a realistic way, not thin like, you know, your hair's coming out thin. And I haven't worn this one yet, but all the wigs have some level of shedding to them. If you're combing your hair in the public restroom, you might experience some shedding when you're in there, and you might experience people looking at you while you're doing it. Don't worry about it. It's not going to shed forever. It just does it in the beginning, probably because they don't seal the wefts. So therefore, the shedding will continue until the wig starts to get a little older, and then after that you can comb it with no problem and you won't have any shedding. But it is going to tangle, and you're going to have to flat iron it from time to time to prevent so much tangling so often. But when you have hair this long, even if it was human, even if it was yours, it's going to whirl around itself and it's going to tangle. So that's pretty much it. I will show you the other color I have. Stay tuned. Okay, YouTube people, this is the FS42730. And as you can see, she's just as long as the MLH100, only this is the 08. And I'll tell you the pros and cons on this unit, and I won't have to say it again for the other two that I'm showing you. Okay, the pros are that she is very long, and I'm getting close up so you can see me better. She's very long, you know, the usual 35 inches, not 40. If she's 40 inches, then she'll cover my skirt. Okay, but she doesn't. She just comes to here. So it's 40 inches if it comes to the middle part of your thigh. And I'm 5'3", but right now I have on some high heel shoes, so she still isn't covering where I'm saying, you know, as far as 40. And if it comes to your knees, any wig that comes to your knees is exactly 50 inches at least. Okay, that's what Nicki Minaj has. Her hair is down to her knees, almost to the calf. That's about 50 inches. Okay, anyway, getting that out of the way. All right, so this is the length of her, and this is the color. I'll get a little closer. This is the color. She has this 30 going through the side, and it also starts up in here. I did not customize it in any way except that I put a little bit of eyeshadow in there. The cons that I have with this unit is that the way they set up the track, this track is constantly in my face. I even flat ironed it thinking that that would change that, and it's still in my face. So this is what I have to do, and not just for this unit, not for just this color, but for all of them. And you might have to do this too unless you can pluck it. I have to take a bobby pin and I have to do this. If I'm going to wear this unit, that's what I have to do. And to me, it looks a little unnatural, but then again, I have seen people with hair like this that do this to their hair, so perhaps it'll work. But anyway, that's one of the things that you have to do in order to wear this unit. If it's cut this way with me, it's going to be cut this way when you buy it. So this is the FS 430. Okay, I said 2730, but I'm going to write the description very good so you guys will know what colors I'm talking about. And when I show you the next color, you're not going to see a huge, humongous difference, but nobody else is doing reviews on any of the other colors of this unit, so I thought that I would, and that's why I got 3. All right, so stay tuned for the next one. Okay, guys, this is the last review of this unit. Again, this is the MLUH08. This is the color 1, okay, meaning she's jet black. Okay, of course, she doesn't come like this. I put braids in her, dunked it in some water, and made it wavy. I had done the whole entire unit that way and then decided to undo it. So I left some of the waves here and flat ironed the sides. Okay, now I'm thinking of just flat ironing the whole thing back to the way that I had it, because I have found that when you dunk synthetic hair in hot water, it's really silky and it's really beautiful at first. But then later on, what happens is that it starts to expand. The fibers start to expand, and that sticking together and tangling that you don't like, you kind of start to notice that after a while. So I guess it's in my best interest to go back and just flat iron the whole thing back to the way it was. I'm not going to tell you guys to do that because maybe you have a different way of dealing with the aftermath. I have another wig that I did that to, and the same thing happened, but I left it as it was. So that was the B Shade 303 that I used to have. And you notice I said used to. I have that in purple, and I have it in a 1B red. And it's the same. This wig and that wig, in my opinion, are the same. They're the same length. And I'm assuming the synthetic hair may be the same, but this hair hasn't disappointed me yet, and I have not worn it like, you know, for weeks and weeks and weeks, because I have the 2 other colors and I have the 100. So the updates that I will be doing on those to show you what they are like, if the tangling is unbearable, if you have to cut it to get through it, it'll take at least a month before I can tell you if these wigs require all that. But as most people know, the more wigs you have, the less maintenance with them you have to worry about, because you can always switch out to another wig and then, you know, do maintenance or do whatever you do to take care of the ones that you're not wearing. So I wouldn't recommend that anybody wear the 08 every single day, but I have worn the 100 for 3 days this week, and for 3 days it did not disappoint me. So it could be because it's got a lot of human hair fiber. I don't know if this has human hair fiber. I don't think it does. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the package to see, but if I didn't say it before, it's got 2 adjustable straps in the back, and it's got 2 combs positioned here in the front, if I'm pointing in the right section. Okay, so yeah, this is my little wig up close and what I did to her. Hopefully this app that I'm going to use will not pre me so close that you can't see my face or anything, that all you can see is like this. Okay, so if I divide these videos up one by one, you'll see me better. So I may do that so that you don't have to look at the whole thing. You can just look at whatever one you're interested in. All right, so thanks so much for watching my video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And to all you new subscribers, hello, how are you? And stay tuned to my channel for more videos. Okay, bye-bye.